Wednesday, and I am planning on not doing no digging today. All I've done this week so far, Monday and Tuesday, is dig. My shoulder is really hurting and I want to do something a little bit different, so I'm just do my normal Wednesday routine, a little job in the morning where I just I've got a garden to tidy for 2 hours, and in the afternoon I will probably be cutting a hedge this afternoon, although I'm not sure what the weather's going to be doing. It looks pretty heavy at the minute. I'm not sure if we're going to get wet, I don't know. I think by the weekend it's supposed to be getting really cold again, so yeah, it's just one of those things, different weather all the time, but it's dry at the minute, which is nice, so I shall be able to get a few bits done. So I'm gonna struggle this week, unfortunately, to get a allotment vlog up, because I'm hoping to have the Friday off. I'm currently at home. I have a half finished wood floor and I need to finish it off. I want to finish it off by the weekend, so my plan is I normally would do I normally have like a little job to do on Friday, but I'm going to move that job onto tomorrow as well, so I'm going to cram everything in tomorrow, which is Thursday, so that I can sort of finish off, I'll be finished for Friday. So I'm not going to get anything up of the allotment up this week, but I have been up to the allotment. I was up there yesterday, and I've done some digging yesterday. So let's let this go through. Yeah, so I did do some digging. It wasn't really worth filming anything like that, so I will film some in the future, but it will just be little bits and pieces. So unfortunately I won't get a vlog up this week of the allotment, but really any things that I film, I don't really have a set schedule of when my video is going to come out. It's really, if there's anything worth filming, I'll do it for you, but I would like to try and get one out a week for the allotment, but it's just this week's life gets in the way. So and it's my birthday on the weekend, so I want to get everything finished off for Saturday, and I can try and chill out a bit for my birthday. So 34 years old. I just left my first job on a Wednesday. Last time I was here, little hedge up there, see that hedge? I didn't cut it, another guy cut it. Done an alright job. So let me just put you back into my little thing I've got here for you, and I'll talk to you. So yeah, last week or a week before I was this way, and there was a guy cutting that hedge. He was using a steel hedge gun. It was like a battery powered one. You could see it was a battery powered one. I've never ever used battery powered tools. I've only ever used the petrol stuff. I wouldn't be against using battery stuff if it worked as well as the petrol stuff. I was there for 2 hours, and he was there when I got there. He was there setting up, and I could hear him cutting all the time. When I was working, I could hear him cutting. When I left 2 hours later, he had only done 3 or 4 meters on the top. He hadn't done it's not a very wide hedge. He hadn't got very far for the amount of noise I could hear for the cutting. He hadn't done quite as much. I'm not saying, you know, he was bad at work or anything like that, but he hadn't done as much as I sort of would have expected him to have done. So I don't know if they're not quite as powerful, or but I'll say when I sat and watched him for a minute, he looked like he was sort of struggling with it. It's not. I think he was only taking the yearly growth off. But so I don't quite think his machines were up to the up to the job. So any of you guys out there had any use of? I know they're trying to bring over the battery stuff quite a bit. Healthier and all the rest of it, better for the world, I suppose. But I don't know anybody over in England. I don't know any other gardeners local to me, or that are using these types of things. So if you are, let me know, and I'll be great to have a little look at one at one stage. So, but anyway, I'm leaving my first job. First job of the day, digging again. Man, I've had enough of digging this week. I'm flipping shoulders aching like mad. I do this stupid thing when I'm digging. I'll sort of lean forward and pick all the weeds out, and then I'll push myself back up again. It's like doing like a press up, but I don't do press ups. So yeah, I'm aching a bit. So anyway, I forgot my leaf blower this morning. Of all the things, always the leaf blower is the one thing I always bring with me, and I just totally forgot it this morning. I just came out without it. So I'm now heading. I don't live too far away from the first job, so I am actually heading back to my house. I'm gonna grab the leaf blower, grab myself a coffee on the go, and I am going to then head to my second job of the day. Property today, and what I've been doing here for the last 4-5 visits, well, probably since Christmas. I have since Christmas I've cut that hedge over there, only up to I don't go on top of the roof over there because there's electrical wires and all the rest of it that I'm not too sure about, and the roof itself isn't that safe, so I'll just cut up to where you can see there. And I've been doing this hedge. Now this hedge was my first time really using the extension pole for the combi, and it's been really good. Very heavy, definitely a bit of weight to it, but you soon get used to it. There've been comments about having a harness for it or anything like that. Don't need a harness, not ever going to need a harness for it, so I'm quite happy to be using it, and this was one of the hedges I really wanted to use it for. So as you can see, I've done all the front and I've done the top from this side, and what I was really hoping is, what I was really hoping was to get most of this hedge cut from this side. I didn't really want to. The problem I have is from the other side, it's on the road, and if I cut the other side, the top of it, I need to take round ladders, I need to take hedge cutters round, I need to end up taking all my equipment round, but I have to take it all round at the very same time. So I have to literally lug everything around it, because I don't want to take the ladder around and leave it there, because it will go missing. Same thing with hedge cutters, I don't want to take the hedge cutters around, leave them on the road, and you know, for them to go missing as well. So I was really hoping with the extension pole to be able to get right across the top of this hedge, and let's have a look, see how I got on. So as you can see, I've been able to reach over a fair amount. I've actually have started cutting the front of the other side now. So yeah, I have been able to reach over massively amount. I mean, this was done, this top section was all done in 2 visits, two sort of afternoons. So yeah, it's using the combi and with the extension pole on, I've been able to reach over a massive amount. So now what I'm doing is I'm just doing the front with the head, just a normal hedge cutter outside. And what I'm hoping to do is at the end, when I've done all the front, is to go along with the extension pole on the top, and use the articulating head. You know, I'll just articulate the head over a little bit and just walk along and just finish off all that side that I haven't quite got to. So this is probably the biggest hedge I do by myself. It's not a pretty hedge. The very first time I cut it, in fact, you can see there, I had to cut everything with the saw. The very first time I cut this hedge, this section here where I am now was all just a big load of trees, and as the hedge goes down, it sort of goes up and down. There's lots of different things in the hedge. There's like a rose, there's loads of ivy, there's brambles everywhere. In fact, next year, or this year even, what I might try and do is, because it's so wide, I think there's like a narrow section through the middle that I might be able to walk through, and I might go through there and just cut all the brambles down or something like that, or spray some, because those brambles are absolutely massive and they just go everywhere. So I'll show you a little bit around the front, and show you what I've been up to this morning. So this is what a lot of this hedge is like, this side. It's all bits and pieces. I say a lot of ivy. The ivy's really killing it, if anything. It's not doing it much good, but you can see what it's like before and after. This is me. I've spent the morning on it so far. I'm not trying to get it looking pretty. I just really want it back off of the pathway, so that you know, try and narrow it up a little bit. I mean, this hedge, you just see from the top of it how wide it is, so just trying to get it back in action really. So anyway, I better get cracking and see what I can get done. That's all done. The side of this, the front of it's all done. I'm now going to get my extension pole on and try and finish off cutting the top of it, and that'll all be finished off. Any of you see the cable above? Don't worry too much about that. I have phoned and I spoke to electric board, and they have told me that it's all covered, so it's all safe. The extension pole is carbon, and it just goes in like that, and that section should just go click. Do that up, and then I'll just add this bit on the other end, obviously. There you go, all together. It's the combi. Let's say it's when you've got it like that, a bit of weight on the end, but I found it pretty good. So anyway, I'm just going to run round and finish the other side of that hedge. Hopefully, so run round. Hopefully it won't take me too long, and get on with something else. There's no better way to end the day. Little bonfire. It's just all the most of the rubbish I made today from the other side brought round. I only ever tend to have a bonfire here in the winter time, and I like to prefer to have one when the wind's going that way. So you can see the smoke sort of going up, and it's going off to the left, and off to the left is just a road and a load of fields that way. So having a bonfire like that, I don't upset any of the neighbours. I don't upset anybody. We want to keep everybody happy, don't we? So hey guys, anyway. So that's going to be it for today and for the videos this week. Thanks for watching. I know it's going to be a bit of a different thing. I'll see how it goes if I continue to do videos this way. Thanks for watching. I've got a few more bits and pieces to get doing this afternoon. Body fuel, all day body fuel. It's exactly what I need at the minute because I'm feeling low. Anyway, have a good weekend. Take care, guys. See you soon. Be good.